Well, it's 1 a.m. Monday morning, actually. It'd be Monday morning. No, Sunday morning. It's 1 a.m. Sunday morning. Today is Christmas Day in the Philippines. For you guys, it's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everybody out west and everybody in the Philippines and all around the world. So Christmas in the Philippines is, well, it's a lot different, but yet it isn't too much difference really. I don't know the way my family here in the Philippines celebrates it. It's really not about gift giving at all here. My wife and I did a few things for the family, bought them a few things that they, need and stuff, and she spoiled the nieces and the one nephew pretty good, and that's okay. But it's really not about gift giving here in the Philippines so much as it is about gathering with your family. They really take pride in their Christmas. They've been preparing the food all day. It's not like in America, they don't have, like, none of my family has stoves or ovens. They have a little gas burners that they can use, but no ovens, no microwave ovens. We have one back here, as you can see, but the family doesn't even use one. Maybe we'll get them to use this one when we're gone. I don't know. They're so used to not having it, not using it. They have been using it here and there, but they cook all their food pretty much. The Filipinos, they cook their food. They'll prepare it. Like in the morning, Don will go down. My brother-in-law, he'll go down to the market. First thing when he wakes up, he'll go down to the market and get stuff to prepare for breakfast. For the kids and stuff. And then he'll start cooking the food for that. And then after that, it's pretty much, then Belle's pretty much already getting ready for lunch. So they start preparing food for, lunch. It's one right after the other. When you get done eating one, then you're already starting to think about and prepare for the next meal, whether it's lunch or supper. And it takes a long time to prepare their foods here, to gather up the things at the markets. That takes time. And then they cut everything really, they're really tedious about how they cook their food. Like I says, they take big pride in their food. But anyway, Christmas here in the Philippines. So I asked the wife, I said, so what are we doing? And she says, well, we're going to have lechon. Lechon is that huge pig. Well, it's good. It's not a bad sized pig. And we didn't cook it here. Papa Antonio does know how to cook that. But we didn't, want him to do that, want him to relax and enjoy the Christmas. So we had that, we hired that done. My wife had that cooked somewhere, and then Belle and Don went and picked it up in a box, and it was all tied up in a box, and it's like, wow, that's interesting. Lechon is really popular in the Philippines. I mean, it's like, and it's pork. It's pork. You see that? It's pig. It's all gutted, and then however they prepare it, I'm not sure, guys. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. A lot of different ways, but it is really good. It's pork. I think it's obviously slow roasted or slow cooked over, I don't know, coals or whatever. Coconut shells, dried coconut shells, they use that. They do buy charcoal sometimes too, but that's expensive. Coconut shells are in abundance around here, guys. I mean, there's coconut fucking trees everywhere you look. Everywhere you look, there's coconut trees. And where there's coconut trees, there's coconuts. And they're on the fucking ground everywhere too. So that's not a problem. And that's what my brother-in-law, I got a video and a picture of him doing some barbecue today for our Christmas too. You know, everybody had their own little all the aunts, Aunt Chetta, Aunt Eden, Irene, Rents. Everybody made something and brought it over, and good fart, fellas. But anyway, so yeah, Don uses, my brother-in-law, he was using dried coconut shells, and it works good. And then he's got that little thing he fans it with, you know, to keep the coals going, keep coals hot, and to cook things. And then he keeps lathering up with sauce or whatever. But, so I asked the wife, I says, oh, okay, yeah, everybody's coming over, everybody's bringing a dish, cool. What time's that gonna happen? She says, oh, about 5. Oh, cool. So we ran out to the airport today. Fire up smoke, guys. So I says, well, why don't we go out to the airport? Because we're supposed to fly out of Legazpi on, I think the 7th. Yeah, the 7th. And we got these tickets like about a year in advance. So we were going to leave here, Legazpi, on the 7th and fly to Manila, and then fly out of Manila on the 10th, and then return home on the 10th. And you're thinking, well, how's that possible? If you're leaving on the 10th and flying, and you're going to be home on the 10th, well, we're flying back in time, guys. That's what the deal is. We fly back in time. I keep saying you guys are 12 hours. We're at 12 hours. We're 14 hours ahead of you guys. Yeah, we're 14. So I says, well, let's go out to the airport, and we went out to the Cole International Airport, which they just got that finally opened up. It's been in the making for over 10 years, guys, and they finally got it done. So we went out there and we went to the Philippine airline counter and see if we can rebook our tickets. And the lady's like, well, you know, we gave her our itinerary and stuff, and she says, well, looks like you guys got your tickets through a travel agency. I says, yeah, we got them through AAA. It's a travel agency in America. She's like, oh yeah, I've heard of them. And I says, so what's that mean? She says, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to rebook them since you got them through a travel agency, and you're going to have to go through them. But she'll check and see what she can do. And I'm thinking, well, if we got to go through travel agency, my travel agency, the gal's name is Ann. And no big deal, I can email her and whatever. But anyway, so we were going to fly back. The reason why we got it, you know, going back to Manila on the 7th, because, you know, during the pandemic, we thought we were going to have to get swab tested, a fucking negative test, do this, do that. Well, that's not the case. We don't have to do nothing to get back in America. We just get on the fucking plane and go, and make sure we have our passports with us, obviously, and our tickets. But so it's going to be real easy to get back in America. So she made a phone call and stuff, and she says, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this, and I says, well, that's fine. And so me and my wife were talking. I says, well, what would a ticket cost us if we were to get just 2 tickets, one-way tickets from Legazpi to Manila? you know, and then we can take the Manila flight. She's, you know, give me a number on that, because if we gotta stay in Manila, you know, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, that's 3 days in Manila. That's 3 hotel rooms. That's, you know, I mean, it depends on what kind of hotel we want. And we usually get, you know, our budget on hotel rooms, as you guys are aware of, is about 110 to 150 bucks a night. You know, that's what we like to kind of stay in that general area. That's pretty much our budget. So that'd be like 450 bucks. But I told the wife, I says, well, we don't know, we're not. We can definitely find something cheaper than that. You know, 70 bucks, 80 bucks, probably 100 bucks. But anyway, that'd be 300 bucks. Then you got your food cost, you got your fucking trike cost, and your Jeep, you know, trike cost around town if we're gonna go somewhere. But we'd probably pretty much be trapped there. You know, we wouldn't have a fucking scooter, and Manila just sucks to fucking commute in. It does. You guys seen that. It just, it's a nice town, it's a neat town, but no, we've been there, done that. So she says, yeah, I'll give you a price on the ticket, and is what I could do. I could put your reservations in, and then if you call your travel agency and she can get them rebooked for you, then you just call me back and we'll cancel, you know, we'll cancel that reservation. And that way you got a spot on the plane, say. I says, yeah, that'll work, cool. And just give me a number, what it's going to take, what a one-way ticket's going to cost for me and my wife from Legazpi to Manila on the 9th. And we'll just eat the fucking ticket cost or whatever if we can't, or whatever. See, we're trying to save money, make it most efficient. And then if AAA can rebook them for free, fine. If they charge us $40 a ticket, well, that's 80 bucks. We might be able to get one-way tickets for 40 bucks. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to weigh all the scenarios. Then we got the whole, you know, it's just a lot of variables there. And I got all this shit going through my head, all these numbers. And so she said, yeah, let me see what I can do. And then the time goes on, she makes another call, and she says, you know what? She says, I'm going to see if I can rebook these tickets right now for you. And I'm thinking, great, that's what we're here for. And very nice lady. And I'm thinking, yeah, that'd be great. See what you can do. So she made another call or whatever, talked to a few people, and she says, I'll just see what I can do if it accepts it into the computer and it prints you out a ticket, or if it spits it back at me and says, no, can't do it. And lo and behold, she got us our tickets. So she rebooked them. It did cost us 886 pesos a ticket. So 800 pesos roughly is, I don't know, fucking 15 bucks. 15 bucks. 17, 18, I don't know. 18 bucks. They cost us less than fucking $40, you know, so I'm like, perfect, do it. And, you know, it saves me the headache of maybe I could have got them through AAA, rebooked for free. I don't know, I just said, fuck it, I'll eat, you know, whatever. Big deal, we had to pay like, I think it's like 35 bucks, $33, something, who cares, whatever. And then that's done, that's taken care of. So that's great. So now we can stay here till the 9th. Yes, we're staying here till the 9th. At 11:05 a.m. we fly to Manila from Legazpi. And then on the 10th, I don't know what time our plane leaves. I think it's in the afternoon. Pretty sure it's actually, yeah, I know it's in the afternoon. It's like 1 o'clock or something. So we ain't got to get up fucking early, you know, and play that game. So we're pretty happy about that. Went and got the family's mattresses today. Theirs were getting a little wore out, so we got 2 of those And then I think that's about all. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all we did today. We got, those were the tickets were really important to get taken care of. And folks, remember I told you before last time, me and my brother-in-law went out there to the airport, or we've been out there fucking I don't know how many times now, to the Legazpi airport, flying everywhere. But anyway, the one time it was $10 out there, and it was like $2 back. So, or $3, $2 back. Yeah, it's 10 out and 2 back. It's $12 that one time. So I'm like, you know what it cost us in fuel? Probably cost us, I don't know, not much. And then there again, I forgot to tell you guys about the fuel cost. It's about 67.25 a liter. Fuel is. So I don't know, rough, and that's 91% octane. That's 91% octane. And folks, that's all you got over here. I'm pretty sure that's all. I'll go check. I think you got 91% octane, you got 98, and then you got your diesel. Pretty sure that's all you got over here. And there's a lot of diesels over here, obviously. And then the motorcycles, they're either running full premium or they're running 91. On these little scooters, you don't want to put the 98% octane in because it burns hotter. It makes your scooter a little hot running, especially when they're air cooled. Now the bigger scooters are liquid cooled, so that's fine. Or if your bike's gonna be sitting a lot, put high octane in it, whatever. Now in America, I can't remember what the fucking octane over there, Ultimate, a BP Ultimate. That's what we put in all of our shit at home, except for our cars, we just put cheap shit in. But, so anyway, back to the Christmas thing. I'm kind of fucking all over the place, guys. I'm kind of tired. So the wife says, it'll be about 5 o'clock. Cool, 5 o'clock rolls around. Nobody's here. I says, when are we going to have this? About 6 o'clock. Okay, cool. Then the time goes on, I says, and me and the wife says, let's go for a drive. Let's go for a cruise. So we went for a cruise around town. Scooter, I get back, so when's everybody coming over? She says, well, we don't like to start Christmas. We don't like to celebrate till around midnight. I'm like, what? Fucking midnight? Are you fucking kidding me? Shit. She's like, yeah, everybody's at home preparing and cooking food and getting on their way over. Okay, that's cool. So I said, fuck it, I went out and cruised myself. And I got in at, I don't know what time. I got here just as my wife was sending me a message, where are you at? No, she was actually video calling me. And I answered, I said, baby, I'm here at the house right now, I'm down here. Oh, okay. So, yeah, and right now it's 1 o'clock, probably 1:30 now, close to 1:30 in the morning. And they're down there doing karaoke and stuff. And I'm up here talking to you guys because I'm about ready to go to bed, guys. I'm fucking tired. But what do you think? See here, I took the curtains down right here. We got 4 windows. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 windows there, and then you got the concrete. You know what I'm saying? It's a concrete wall, and then we got 4 windows, recessed in there, or whatever. I like that. That way, with the curtain up there, it seems kind of like a box. We got a window over here, and then we got the block ones in the back, on the side behind these, and in the bathroom we got an actual window too. And I got the curtain down off that because I like to fucking take a piss or take a shower and look at Mount Man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody can see him. Ain't nobody can see. Well, in the daytime you can't see through these windows because they got that tin on them or whatever, they're natural, whatever. It reflects shit. You can't see in these windows. Not during the daytime, but at nighttime you can. But whatever. But yeah, so no, that's about it, folks. I'm pretty fucking tired anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. Walker out.